Hello, my name is Christina. Welcome to my channel. So keep looking over there or over here, you'll see an outfit check. Let me sit down so we can start this video. Woo, it's been a while, guys, it's been a while. Oh my gosh. Christina Crowns, let me start again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If it is your first time here, you are very welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, you know I love you. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I see quite a few new ones here, so I'm very grateful for all of you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the old ones who keep returning, my supporters. I see you and I appreciate all of you. Every single 11,500 beautiful people. I want to thank you so very much. So why are we here today, guys? It's been a minute. I think the last video I had up was last week because I've been trying to do it once a week. As I said to you before I went for my surgery, I said I'm going to carry on with once a week, depending on life and if it permits me. And then as I go further along and I'm okay to do so, I'm going to try and increase the episodes to 2 a week. But for now, I can only manage 1 just due to personal circumstances. I would love to do 2 a week, but we'll get there, no rush. So why are we here today? We are here because I am giving you guys an update on my life, should I say an update on my operation. And one of you beautiful people in the comments, this is not the first, it's not the second, it's not the third. A beautiful sister, I've forgotten her name, was it? No, it wasn't Esther. I've got a friend called Esther in Tanzania. It wasn't her, it was someone else. And she said to me, Christina, I know, you and your friend Fumi, you guys are married, and but can you also talk about a topic for us single ladies? Because I've been single for a while, and I want to know what your thoughts are about us single ladies. And was you once? Obviously, we were all once single, so that's not even a question. But I will be putting my little 1 or 2 cents in, through personal experience, and just giving you how I see it and stuff like that. So guys, you would want to ask or want to know, how have I been since my operation? I am going on now just over 3 weeks post-op. I never know how to pronounce that name, so correct me if I'm wrong. If I've pronounced it wrong, I will leave the actual name in the comment down below here. You know what, guys, hold on, let me look. I have to look at the computer because I can never pronounce it. Give me 1 minute.
Few moments later.
Okay guys, so what I had is called a trapeziectomy. So yes, I had a why is it not coming out of my mouth?
I am British. Where did I get that accent from? I have no idea.
Why is it not coming out of my mouth? My tongue is tied. So guys, I had should I just stop it? Should I just not say it because it's not coming out of my mouth? Okay, I had what you call a trapeziectomy, and that is an operation of the thumb and wrist. And what they did, basically, they cut out a bone in my wrist. Very painful, guys, but obviously I didn't feel it because they blocked all the nerves and they sent me off to sleep. They literally take out your bone and then they replace it by some kind of tender in your, let me take this off. They place it with some kind of tender in from your hands. And that's the reason why they did that, because I've had years of arthritis. I've got arthritis in my knees, and it's just due to life wear and tear, where the ligaments, where the cartilage just literally wears. It's like a wear and tear kind of thing. And literally it was bone on bone. And that's all to do with lifestyle. It's all to do with like repetitive use of your hands. So you find a lot of workmen, you find a lot of people who do like building work, you find a lot of people who are caterers, a lot of hairdressers, because obviously I've been a visual stylist, personal stylist, window dresser for over 30 years, and I'm still am, but I can't do it at the moment, a hairdresser. So imagine day in, day out, you're doing the same thing with your hands. Same thing with people who type. They suffer from carpal tunnel. Let me know in the comments down below if any one of you have had a carpal tunnel release operation. So I had that name I called operation, and I also had a carpal tunnel release, and they did something else. 3 in 1, guys. My gosh. This operation should have taken place, I want to say, it's been happening for years, but it came to the forefront that I needed an operation. Could have been just over 3 years ago, I want to say. Then it went to 2, then it went to 1. I had already had like 3 injections in there, steroid injections, and the pain would go away for like a week to 8 weeks, and then it will come back. So my doctor then said, you know what, Christina, the last what we have to do to relieve you of this pain, to give you some kind of quality of life, is basically we have to do the operation. And he kept telling me, guys, he said, Christina, it is a very painful, he said it's a very painful operation. The recovery is quite long, anything from 2 to 6 weeks. No, what am I talking about? Not 2 to 6 weeks, 6 to 12 weeks and further on, depending on how you heal. Guys, who asked me to go and read up about this operation? And I'm hearing some people say they took a year to recover. But I'm not going to look at those people. I'm going to look at myself. And I'm going to say, in the name of Jehovah, in the name of Jesus, I'm going to recover within the next 12 weeks. I want to be driving again. So it's all positive mental attitude, isn't it? If you sit there and feel sorry for yourself and be sad and whatever, that's how you're going to feel. And to be honest, guys, since having this operation, I really did hit a very low point where I was feeling very, very kind of overwhelmed. I was feeling sad. I was actually regretting. I literally regretted the operation. I was like, if I had known this pain that I'm in now, I would have never done it. Because my doctor kept telling me, Christina, this operation is such a painful operation. The recovery can be challenging, but in the long run, it will be worth it. And I can see what he means now. You know, like if someone telling someone who's never had a baby before, you know, childbirth is very difficult, it's painful, and you're like, oh yeah, whatever. Until you kind of personally go through it yourself, or they say he who knows it feels it, or he who feels it knows it, should I say. That was what this was. And the operation lasted a couple of hours. It lasted slightly longer than it should have. I thought I had 2 surgeons, but I had 3 surgeons operate this hand. The stitches is like from here all the way down, and it goes from here to here. I will insert some pictures of when I first had the first cast off. So this is the second cast I've got on. The first one was a big white one, and I will put a picture here or somewhere over here. 2 weeks after that, I went to take it out. But prior to that, guys, 3 days after the operation, my hands swole up. I'm going to put another picture of it here so you can see. It was literally like a balloon. And the reason for that was the cast they had put on, none of their fault. Where my hands were at the time when they did it wasn't as swollen. It literally swole up and it became so tight. So it was literally like you could take a pin, put it in, and it will burst out with water. That's how tight it was. So they had to cut the cast off, put a new one on, and then I think 2 weeks later I had to go for them to take it off, take the stitches off, and then put this cast on. I think this stays on for a couple of weeks, and then I go back to the hospital where they will have a look at all the dressing, see if it's healed properly. And I don't know if they're going to put a smaller cast on, and then I start physiotherapy, hand therapy, for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. But at the moment, I've been told to do that, which really hurts. And I've got to keep on bending my thumb. So sometimes it doesn't bend and I have to physically do that. And I have to bring these fingers in like that. Oh gosh. And then I have to make a thumb. And I have to do that every hour of the day, like 10 reps. 10 reps. I'm looking forward to when I can start using my light weights again, because at the moment I can only use my weights in this hand because I can't do anything with this hand. And a lot of you guys are also asking me to do a workout routine. I will put the link in this video. I have got a workout video that I did sometime last year in the gym. And we should have had a special episode coming to you regarding a gym workout, which will still be about in the future. But for now, I really can't do anything. What I can do though, I'm still walking. I've also got a walking pad. Let me know if you guys want me to do a live, so that when I go to fix my food sometimes, when I go to do my walking pad in the house, I can go live and talk to you guys. How about that? So yeah, so I've got all this to contend with, and I'm looking forward to the healing process, which is the recovery, which I'm doing now. Some of you might be thinking, Christina, how do you have your bath? Guys, do you know what I do? I have this plastic that I put over the hand, and it ties up here, and literally with my, I've got this, it's like an African, well, that's what I call it anyway. For those who are from Africa, you know what I'm talking about. It's like a net. And so I scrub. First I will put it on here first, scrub this bit of my arm, then put the whole plastic on, scrub all over, put my finger on the hair and literally pull down on my back, my arms and everywhere, go under the shower, rinse out, and I'm done. So you kind of adapt to this kind of way of living. And I think since having this operation, it's made me realize that, wow, Jehovah really gave us 8 fingers, 2 thumbs, 10 toes, 2 legs, 2 hands. Everything works in conjunction with one another. Everything we have is what we needed. I've been so frustrated, guys. And like I said, I was kind of getting down as well, because I'm always on the go. I'm always on the go, always doing things, always creating things. I'm now limited. Where it used to take me 2 minutes to put my stuff on, it's taking me all half an hour, and I'm like, Jared, what is all this nonsense? One hour sometimes. I'm still there battling to do my makeup, to put my clothes on, to tie my things with one hand. And I'm like, this is long, but I know in the long run, you know, it will be worth it. So, you know, when you go through that cycle of grief, where you get angry first you're in denial, then you become angry, then you, what's the other one? Is it the acceptance? And then you go through, it's called the 5 cycles of grief. So it happens first, you get angry, denial, acceptance, and then you deal with it. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm talking about. And I think that's the stage I'm going through, where I was just sitting down one day and I was just feeling sorry for myself. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? But then you get through those days and you pick yourself up, you know, because you can't stay in the down days forever. Yes, I'm allowed to feel the way I'm feeling. It justifies how I'm feeling, because at the moment I've only got one hand, guys, and I'm like, this is something else. But as the days are going by now and I'm getting used to it, I'm kind of, you know, accepting it for what it is and just learning to do things with the one hand. And at the same time, you know, I think it's allowed me to try and take a step back to also rest. My elder daughter has gone away for a month, so where she was helping me with a lot of things, she's gone as well, so I can't drive for 12 weeks, I was told. And everything is like, I've got to get on the train now, which I love. I love getting on the trains anyway. I've got to get on the buses to go to all my appointments. So that's where I'm at the moment, guys. And I'm grateful that I was able to have the operation to basically give me a better quality of life. By the time you get this video, if I use my DJI, which I'm filming from the DJI and I'm filming from my phone, I might be looking that way or that way. So please pardon me if you think I'm not looking directly at the camera. It's because I've got the DJI directly in front of me, but it's kind of facing here, and then I'm looking straight at the phone. I don't know what camera I'm going to use yet, but I'm thinking I want to use the DJI because the quality is better, even though the iPhone 16 is good as well. So for those of you who are thinking, oh, you know, I want to start YouTube and I don't have a camera, guys, let me tell you, I started YouTube just over a year now, and I started with what? A mobile phone. You can do whatever you want to do with whatever you have. You don't have to go out and buy all these expensive equipment, because at the end of the day, it's just for filming. And depending on what you want to do, my content is lifestyle, it's fashion, it's healthcare, healthy living, it's mental health, it's all of those things. So I started off with the phone and there was nothing wrong with it. Later on, I went to get a camera, and then now I've got the DJI, which is, where's the mic? This is the mic you can see here. Such a good camera, guys. It's like a little small handheld camera, and you take it everywhere and it just follows you everywhere. So yeah, guys, so for those who are thinking of joining YouTube, and maybe you're thinking, what's the point? You know, maybe I'm a middle-aged person, whether you're a man or a woman. I started YouTube at 52. And my purpose on here was to share my personal experience. Am I grateful for the subscribers and the followers? 100%. People come, people go. I've seen people, sometimes they subscribe and then maybe later on they unsubscribe. I want to let you guys know, never look at the numbers. If you are here to bring your personal experience to people like yourself who are watching now, continue. Those who are for you will stay with you. Those who maybe they're not really into the content that you bring, they watch you and they thought, oh, this is not really my thing, they will leave, and that's fine. Because I see some people saying, oh, you know, there's people unsubscribing, why are you unsubscribing? No, those who would support you, they will stay. And those who come onto your channel and they think, this is not for me, it's okay for them to unsubscribe. That's fine, you know, don't feel any way about it. But I'm really grateful for all of you people. On that note, don't forget to tell your friends and family to subscribe, hit the notification button, so each time I post a new video, you can be notified. So that's what I wanted to say to you today, guys. It was an update on my hand. And then, like I said, someone in the comment the other day said to me, Christina, what's your thought on singleness? Guys, sisters, brothers, for all of you who are single out there, I've got an older daughter she'll be 31 this year, and she's single and she's loving her single life. You know, when the right person comes along, she will be happy. I think she's reached at that stage now where she said, Mum, you know, if it happens, I'm ready for it now, because, you know, she's in her 30s. But never feel any kind of way because you're single. In fact, enjoy your single life. It's a privilege. Even in the Bible, I took a note here. Let me just quickly read this to you guys. Let me put my glasses on because your girl's eye is deteriorating. You know, as we hit our 30s, 40s, the eyes start to do one kind, and that's what my eyes are doing at the moment. So let me just read something here to you, beautiful people. And just to give you some reassurance of some of you who are single. That's to do with Jephthah's daughter in the Bible. And it says here, Jephthah's daughter had not planned on staying single, but her father vow obliged her to serve at the sanctuary from her youth onward. This unexpected assignment no doubt altered her personal plans and went contrary to her natural feelings. She mourned for 2 months when she realized that she would not marry and have a family of her own. Nevertheless, she accepted her new situation and served willingly for the rest of her life. Other Israelite women commended her yearly for her self-sacrificing spirit, and that's it. That you can find in Judges 11:36-40. I say that to say, my beautiful single people out there, or the single ladies, or the single men, I say that to say, not everybody in the Bible was married, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, enjoy your singleness, travel the world, enjoy your own company. Even though I'm with someone, I still enjoy my own company. I think I've said to you in many videos, I go to the spa, I go to the theater, I go to the cinema, I travel solo, I I go for walks. I do a lot of things by myself, because as much as we are maybe in a relationship, or you're maybe married, we also have our individualism that you still have to cherish as well. So as well as spending time together, it's also good to spend time apart where you can enjoy your own company. So for all those single people out there, be kind to yourself. Love upon yourself. When we all wake up in the morning, tell yourself you're fabulous, you are loved, you are gifted, you are God's own child, and don't feel any way. You know, if you're a lady and you've got some friends, arrange holidays together. Arrange, I don't know, social gatherings where, you know, you girls get together, have a girly day out, you know, go to the theater, book maybe a spa, like I said, and other activities, and enjoy yourself. Really take that time to enjoy that singleness while you have it. Because when you get married, though, it's a different kind of wahala. And when I say wahala, I don't mean anything bad. It comes with its own, you know what I mean. So it's no longer about you anymore. It's about the partnership. So everything you do together as a theme. You know, because some relationships you see where instead of them growing together, they're coming apart. And that's because they're not working together as a couple. They're not working together. They're not setting goals with each other. Instead, they're in a relationship, but they're still setting individual goals. There's nothing wrong with that. But once you sign that vow and you say, I do, it means what? As the Bible says, as God said, you will leave your mother and your father and you will now become one. So you do things together. Nothing wrong with still doing sometimes things individually, but now you're together. When you're single, you just have yourself to answer to and then your father above. And that's that. So, you know, like I said, don't ever feel bad. Don't ever feel sad because you're single. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Singleness is absolutely, how long have I been talking for now? 23 minutes. Okay, I'm going to take this thing to about half an hour and then I'll stop it, because I know you guys will say, Christina, you're talking too much. You're talking too much. But I love talking to you guys. Let me know in the comment down below if you have any subject you want me to talk about, because this is my channel, but it's your show. Or is it the other way around? It's my channel and it's your show. That's it. So any topics you would like me to talk about, please leave it in the comment down below, and I will talk about those topics based on personal experience for myself. You know, you guys know a lot of my history, not a lot of my history, but some of what I've gone through in life. I haven't told you everything because hopefully in the near future I'm coming out with a book to really explain what this girl has gone through in life. Like, your girl has been through life, through ups and downs. I've been through times where I thought I wasn't gonna make it, guys. I really hit rock bottom. And that's another thing in life. I always talk about therapy. I'm in therapy now. I've been in therapy for years. At the moment, I'm doing the CBT, cognitive behavior therapy, which looks into your behavioral pattern and how you are, how the psychosis behind the human behavior. And that human behavior can stem from when you was a child. In fact, I always talk about the book, The Body Keeps the Score. And that Body Keeps the Score talks about when you was in conception, when you was in your mother's womb, the body was keeping the score. Where maybe your mom and dad was always arguing, or your mom was always sad, the body's keeping the score from the time you're in to the time you come out. I would say I'm living my teenage years and my 20s years now. I'm being fabulous, what now? Because of what life threw at me. It wasn't my parents' fault. I don't blame them, no. It's just life. You know, like I said, I'm grateful that my parents took us to Africa when they did. But what I wasn't prepared for and what they wasn't prepared for, because they didn't plan it well, was the hard times that we fell into. And boy, did we go through some hard times. But it molded me and my siblings into the people we are today. And like I said, I can live in any country. I can survive with little or no food. I can survive with little or no money. Is it good to have money? Of course. Money helps keep a shelter over your head. Money puts clothes on your back and all the necessities that we need. But I can also do without because of experiences that I've had. The civil war I went through for a year, we had hardly any food to eat, we had hardly any clothes on our back, and we were running for our lives every single day. When I say we were running, how I'm sitting here today, I can only look up and say, thank you, Jehovah, thank you, Jesus. Just thank you. There was days that I thought that we wouldn't make it. There was days where we saw people shoot people, blow people's brain off. Literally some mornings they will put us outside, line us up, where are you from, where are you from? If you were from certain countries where they were killing people, they'll shoot you there and there. And so I've been there, done that, and this is why till this day I do therapy, because I didn't realize back in the days when I used to hear all these fireworks, I would just jump and just be anxious. And it's PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, from those gunshots that were shooting in and around us in Liberia when the war was going on. Just me having to grow up before my time and become that motherly figure to my siblings after losing my mom at an early age. I had to work, I had to go to school at the same time, and I didn't really have a teenage year because my dad worked from morning to night, and when he came home, he fed us, and then we all went to bed, and we got up the next morning and we carried on day in, day out until, we ended up in that war. And then from the war, we escaped to Ghana, to the refugee camp. We stayed in the refugee camp, I want to say for 2-3 months. And then we were able to go by road to Nigeria. We stayed in Nigeria for about a year. Well, I did and my brother. And then we came back to England. And then my siblings followed later on. So life, I'm grateful and I'm always humbled by life. And I always say, guys, I'm always grateful for what I have. And back to this topic of being single, I want all of you who are single out there, go out and find new hobbies, go to cooking class. How about that? Go and learn how to do, potty, things like that. Go to the museum, read books. Books are very educational. Lately I've been reading, if I can't finish it, get it on audio, because sometimes my brain is not ready to read. So get it on audio and listen to it. I can't urge you guys enough to get that book called The Body Keeps the Score. There's another book called Setting Boundaries and Finding Peace. You can get all that on Amazon. I want you to read those 2 books, if anything, and just tell me how you feel about it. Therapy, if you've never done therapy before, and maybe you might say it's not for you, then that's fine. I found it really, really helpful. CBT, cognitive behavior therapy, just really helping me to, you go into a whole can of worms, you dig into a can of worms, because you start to think about when you was a child, your parents, why you felt the way you felt, maybe certain ways your parents spoke to you, maybe your upbringing, maybe your culture, maybe your parents was harsh on you, and it's not because they didn't love you, it was because that was the only way they knew how to love. And that's generational trauma. Their parents did it to them, their parents did it to their parents, and so in turn, our parents did it to us. And somehow we of the 21st century have to break that cycle for our children. Sometimes my kids come to me if I ask them to do something and they're saying, oh mom, I'm tired, maybe they've just come from school. My African parents say, are you mad? Are you mad? I'm asking you to do something and you're telling me you're tired. It's almost like you don't have the right to be tired. It's like we have been conditioned to always be doing something. To always, when our parents tell us to do something, of course you have to be respectful and do it. But also as children, you have an opinion, you're also tired, you've gone to school all day, it's mentally challenging. And so you have some of our African parents will actually say you're challenging them, but you're not. you also have the freedom of how you feel to let your mom and dad know that, look, mom, can you bear with me? I'm really tired. I just came from school. Once I've rested, I'll come and do it. My children, and guys, for any one of you out there who have children, I'm hoping that you talk to them and they can come to talk to you about every and anything. My children can come to me and talk to me about everything. They don't hide nothing. And that's because how I am with them. I want you to do the same thing. Anyway, I'm all over the place. But like I said, for those of you who are single, enjoy your singleness. Like I said, it's actually a privilege. And when you meet that special one, you know, get to know them by being their friend, dating them for a long time. I would say you never really know anybody until you actually live with that person 24/7. Even if you've been dating for years, you know, and you're courting and you go through that. I'm hoping when you court is with the intention of getting married. So you go through all those stages and you can date them for a year, 2 years, and you think you know that person. Jared, come closer. Come closer. When you think you know someone, you don't. And there's nothing wrong with it either. You only tend to know people when you start to live. What's the time now? 32 minutes. Sorry, I'm checking the time. You only start to know people. Also, let me look in this camera as well. You only know people when you start to what? Live with them. And that's when you get to know them. And even through the process of living with people as husband and wife, you change throughout that relationship because within yourself, you're growing. You're learning about yourself as well within the relationship. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. And yeah, that's my experience. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys today, you know. What else did I want to say? I've forgotten, you know. I know you're waiting for me to do a day in what I eat. Please have patience with me. That's coming. While I said that, oh gosh, why is this thing coming to me now? Why are you coming to me, God? Gosh, I thought this wasn't going to come to me. I was happy thinking I'm going to do this episode and the menopause is not going to pause. Guess what, guys? The hot flush is coming. Oh gosh. This fan, my friend bought it for me, Maureen from Ghana. Maureen, if you're watching, thank you again. I live for this fan. Whew! Guys, are any of you going through the menopause? It's horrible. I did an episode on the menopause. If you want me to do a part 2, let me know as well. It makes you feel like you're going mad, guys. It's almost like you're a different person. It's almost like you become a monster. I don't know what a monster is, but it's like this rage sometimes, you know. You just feel like it's not you. The hot, the cold, you feel like sometimes you are going mad. It's the menopausal, and it does go away apparently. I haven't seen it yet to go. I'm still going through this thing. I haven't seen my period now for 3 years, so I know I'm in the menopause. How long it's going to be with me, I do not know. Well, oh yeah, you can be on your way. I absolutely don't like it. So let me know in the comments down below if you might want me to do a part 2 for that. Guys, I want to share this with you. This body butter here is called Feather and Down Magnesium Soothing Sleep Butter. My good friend Victoria, let me do that and let me show it to this camera. So my good friend Victoria got this for me. Someone said to me to do this. That's it. My good friend Victoria got this for me because I suffer from insomnia due to the fibromyalgia that I suffer from. And so sometimes I find it hard to sleep. Guys, when I had my bath, for the very first time I used it, she told me to just splatter it all over your calves, your neck, your hands. When I tell you, I slept like a baby. And I'm not saying this is what literally, you know, pushed me to sleep. I could have been really tired and I literally just had a perfect sleep that night. But I felt so calm because the magnesium in this goes through all your body. This is my new go-to. She got it from Amazon. I think that's where you can get it from. And another thing is this vitamin E skincare. Because at the moment I can't really scratch my back as I would want to and spritz my back with cream, When I finished having my bath, she said to me, Christina, just spray your whole back. This vitamin E, guys, and this is from a shop called Superdrug in London here, for those of you who live in London, and it smells beautiful. When I come out from the bath, guys, I just spray, and it hydrates my whole body, my face. And if you're asking what lipstick am I wearing today, this is the Name a Tang and Dose of Colors. That's what I'm wearing today. Do take your vitamin D, you lovely ladies. I use the spray one. 2 sprays in the mouth, because guess what, guys? The vitamin D in this country, England, England, is not doing nothing. It's not doing nothing. The sky is grey, it's gloomy, and we do not have any vitamin D. So this is about the vitamin DK, artificial vitamin D. That's what I have here. So yeah, guys, so this vitamin D is really good. I'm just showing you a few things of what I have. Let me show you this water drop. This is also a vitamin. It comes in like a little, let me show you here. Push. Like a little sachet. And it's for hydration, and it's also a vitamin. And for those of you who maybe don't like drinking water, it gives the water a really good flavor. Are you drinking your water? Are you drinking 2 liters of water a day? If you can't drink 3, drink at least 2. So that's it, guys. I drink my water and I mind my business. Drink me water and mind my business. And then lastly, this You Miss Makeup Extending Setting Spray. The new setting spray by Fenty Beauty is a beast. Literally, when I sprayed this thing on for the first time, I was like, say what now? It keeps the makeup spectacular all day long. Tantalizing all day long. So yeah, guys, so that's enough from me today. A lot of my gibberish. When I got that setting spray, the beautiful lady in Boots Battersea Power Station gave me this really nice mirror for free, and it's got Fenty Beauty on it. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, so each time your girl posts a new video, you can be notified. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Let me know what you would want me to talk about on the next episode. Put some comments in the comment box below. Put some subjects of what you might want me to talk about. And maybe, just maybe, I'll go through all your comments. You know I answer to all you guys anyway. I love reading your comments, and I love answering, and whatever query you have, I love answering them. So leave your comments down in the comments down below. And hopefully in the next episode it might be, oh guys, I forgot before I go, the next episode is going to be an update on my hair. Let me come closer so you can see. Look guys, do you remember I had no hair here? Look, Healthy Hair Studio, the hair is thickety thick. Look at that. It's dense. I cut my hair, guys, every 2 to 3 weeks. And the reason why I cut it is because it's so thick, and because I had this problem for years with my hand, I can't handle it. Hence why I cut it. But now that I've done my hand, once it heals, I'm hoping when we get to summer, I can start growing it out. I can start plaiting it, and I'm not gonna cut it again. So we've got a new episode coming with an update regarding Healthy Hair Studio. So look out for that. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna love and leave you. Don't forget to be your own kind of beautiful, and don't let nobody, as the Americans say, nobody, dull your shine. Until next time, Be good.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button so each time I post a new video, you can be notified. Thank you for watching and see you on the next episode. Bye.